Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Pal, and today I want to talk about emotional dumping site and and how it applied to me. So yesterday on my Instagram page, Miss Pal, I I wrote a story about how our parents used us as like playing field. We were just like emotional dumping sites for them. They used to fight a lot. My father was a drunkard, and then my mother was emotionally unavailable for me personally. So I want to talk today. Yesterday I talked about my dad, so today I want to talk about my mom. So uh, my mom, they had this, they usually used to fight a lot when at night, every night they used to fight while we were there, and they didn't consider how that affected us. And I too didn't know that it was affecting me, because it's not me who was arguing, it's them who were fighting. But now that I am an adult, I've done a lot of therapy. I'm realizing that what went on in our home as we as children was child abuse, emotional child abuse. So my mom used to use us as her emotional dumping site. That meant all the things they used to fight about, she would talk to us about those adult things. That, you see, it is because of you should study, because you see this man is bad because of I kind of got the idea that all this fighting was because of me personally, and I took in all that weight as me blaming myself for their fights. Now I'm realizing I was just a victim to their own dysfunctional relationship, and it really, really affected me a lot. Because every time you'd sit down, my mother was always angry, was always sad, because of, when you're fighting those emotions, and then she'd turn to us and be really tough on us, blaming us for everything, and those times, since you were a child, I was a child, I could not like talk back or speak up my mind or run. I tried, by the one day I ran away from home, and I was done. I was like I think I was 12 years or 13 years. I just took off. I thought it was because of me, and if I left, then they would be happy, because I was taking in those emotions. That's what emotional dumping site is. So when they dump those emotions on you, they feel much better. They don't know this happens on a psychological level, and as a child you can't go to anyone else and dump these things on them, so you end up carrying the heavy weights. And these weights, I carried them until I was until recently, last year 2018, when I had an emotional breakdown. Can you imagine, from my childhood till 2018 is the time I'm having this emotional breakdown, and then these memories are coming back, and they are painful, and I'm unable to handle them, because I'm still that little child inside of me. And okay, my therapist told me I have to go through that emotion. I can't run away from them, I can't escape. I used a lot of different ways to escape. I didn't know I was escaping. I thought I was having fun. I absorbed so much of the trash that they threw at me. I won't speak for my other siblings, they can speak for themselves, but I really, really did absorb so much that I got scared of relationships. And okay, right now I'm not scared of a relationship, but before I was always distant. Yes, I would be in a relationship, but in my mind, what always went on was that itaisha anyway, because I didn't want to be committed into a relationship like the one my parents had, of always fighting. It would, according to me then, why bother having a long-term relationship, and I know how it will end. It will be only fights. And this is important, especially with kids. When couples are fighting, you really have to fight in a healthy way and speak the truth of how you're feeling about your partner, not throwing words recklessly. The kids absorb that. They absorb your actions. They don't absorb okay, they absorb some of the things you say, but most of the things that kids learn from are how you handle yourselves as adults. And I'm remembering how my mom used to separate herself from me. Like, she would look at me like with disgust, and I would believe it's because of me. She would like emotionally punish me, like ignoring me completely, not talking to me until I like really needed that mother's love, and I would have to beg. Yani my life, I feel like all my childhood life, I've had to beg emotional love from both of them. And then I realize now that I'm an adult, the love I used to give to them so excessively so that they could give me a drop of their love back, I turned that love on myself. The love I was giving away, I was called emotionally needy. Nobody wanted to be associated with me because I was unpredictable emotionally. And they were the one who taught me this, because we'd be sitting and watching the television, and then my dad gets in drunk and all, and then you start seeing those fights. Just immediately he enters, and that's what I absorbed from both of them. And only now that I'm an adult and the fights ended, I ended up remaining with those fights within me, of my dad and my mom. The fightings now were absorbed into who I was as a person, and these are the forces that were always fighting me. Now, okay, I did this like depersonalization. I removed those two identities of these two couples. Now I am who I am. I do not have any conflict inside of me. I am balanced. I know how to process emotion, and I know what happened was child abuse, and that is that identity I carried for them. I just did like remove it from my body, and who I am now is me. I know that because I had a major soul awakening. So I know now my soul is what runs me, and I'm good, because you see, with the soul, it has the, my best interest at heart. I know what to choose, and I know what I do not want. I do not entertain any type of negativity. I will listen. If it's a situation that I can't get myself out of, I will just be quiet. And it has been really good, and I've really grown. I love that. So if you feel like you are unable to handle yourself emotionally, most probably it's personalization that you took from your caregivers. And if your caregivers used to fight in front of you as a child, you may have absorbed that personality of fighting. And okay, you won't fight outside with people, but you will be fighting within you, in your heart, especially your mind. You will be at a state of always being like in a tug of war. Should I do this or should I not? You doubt yourself, you have a lot of shame, you have a lot of guilt, and you do not know where it is coming from. So it's good to do therapy. And if you can't, most people, I understand that they can't afford the therapy. You can be like sitting down and letting those emotions run through your body. If it is pain, if you want to, if you remember something and you are still escaping by doing something else, just sit with that. If you're feeling pain, just sit with that pain, let it run through your body, not just your mind. Because if it's stuck in your mind, you might even feel like you're exhausted, you are mentally torn, you can't make even a simple decision. So yeah, that, let the pain run through the whole body so it can just go. Once it goes through the body, it is released. If it is sadness, let that sadness go, flow through your body, not just stick into your mind. Let it flow. Those negative emotions, they have to go through you. And going through you means you feel each and every inch of your body, that pain or that sadness or that repression or that fear. And once it's released, it lets you grow and be who you are, and you mature. That inner child grows with you when you allow all the emotions that you're feeling and accept them with love. They just sort of like evaporate from your body, and you're left with this like simple, you feel the inner peace. So I hope this videos help someone who is feeling torn in the mind and they themselves can't explain what is happening. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. I have more amazing videos coming up. Have a lovely morning. Mwah.